Hi, my name's Ken Page, and I want to talk to you about this modalities, or the way we communicate, or the way we listen to people. And when you really think about it, we have three modalities, and there are one modality we might have as our first, and then we might have another one as our second. So there's so many complications to this. But the first one is auditory. Do you listen to things? Are you auditory? Do you listen to yourself and you only hear yourself instead of the other people? And the other one is visual. Do you see things? And the third one is kinesthetic. Do you feel things or sense things? And remember, the kinesthetic one is the most challenging because there's so many things out there that we could feel or sense. They could overwhelm each other, right? It could be 1,000 things coming to you at one time. Let's say you were in a giant mall. So that one is very challenging. But what you're really looking for is to have all three modalities, use all three. So in most cases, men are very visual, okay? They go out and they try to do something to show somebody they love them, or they care for them, or they work, or they bring home the money, or they do something very visual to show the other person. But lots of times women are auditory. And if somebody who's visual does not tell a person who's auditory how they feel, there's not enough for them. Or lots of times people are auditory and I might be visual and I don't hear them because I'm visual. So it's a very, very complex, and it's very important that you understand this. Now, we've at our website, and we have a lot of information about this. We've written about this because there's so many different factors. How about if you're from another country? How about what just happened with a friend of mine? He speaks French. And I said 3 words to him to write down. He wrote down 6 words or 7 words in his language to give the same meaning as 3 words. So would that be a factor? Yes. There's so many factors. And the other thing is, when we go overseas, about 30 to 40% of what we say is not understood. So there's a big, if you think you just told this very important story and they missed 40% of it, well, you didn't tell a good story, did you? So it's important to understand this. And I can tell by the way people's eyes, when I ask a question, which way their eyes go, where they're getting. Is it a memory? Are they making something up? And it's important for you to look at this, look at the charts, look at all the information we have put together, because it won't take you very long to understand this. But you've got to understand your modality, the people around you modality, and speak in a way that they understand you. Because it'll take less energy, it'll take less frustration, it'll take less arguments, and you can really understand each other. But there are so many factors. I watch and listen to people all the time and say, God, what modality are they? Or how do they listen or speak? Or how do they feel? But again, what I try to do is use all 3 modalities simultaneously. So I am hearing, I am seeing, I am sensing, and it makes it more complete, makes it more understandable. But it takes, again, practice. If you'll practice this, I guarantee you, you can improve any relationship you have. And how many do you have to practice? A week, or 10 days. It's nothing to have something that's been a problem in your life for years, and it doesn't have to be. So look it up, kenpage.com, look out modalities, understand them. Thanks for listening to me.